Now from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Theo Jamieson, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Number 59, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season, and this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games.
Now, Theo Jamieson has kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
All right, hold on, right here.
Base hit into right center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Jamieson leads off first with 1 away. Bounce to first.
Hard 90, hard 90.
There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Detroit is out in front, 1-0. Ready now for L.A. Ross Woodward. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Jamieson, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Theo Jamieson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Jamieson is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches.
Settling in now, number 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 2 and the Angels nothing. At the plate, Theo Jamieson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Make the turn,
back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
The designated hitter, Ricky
Digging in now, Ricky Rodriguez. The 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Jay Wyatt.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Number 47 is there. Let's see if they test it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Now at the plate, Buck Julio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Julio.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Jamison is under this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oh, and he misses it. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one too.
Now in the box, Ross Woodward, and their runners at the corners now.
Ross Woodward.
The 1-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Jamison. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The Tigers, Theo Jamison, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want it.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, and even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Angels rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nick Tropiano wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Kevin McCarthy wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Kyle Wright starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners.
Riding in, Theo Jamison. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. Two guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Drilled to the left side.
And
that gets through for a one-out base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, number 22 on the year, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with
Late now, Craig Boyles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Craig Boyles.
The 2-1 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison, and their runners at the corners now.
Theo Jamison.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great
stepping in, number 1. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Number 1.
This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Jamison. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Theo Jamison earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Vasquez is after it. He gets there, and that's the Angels. Buck Julio, he starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number one as the runner will retreat to first. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is home run number 63 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping into the box, Jose Vasquez.
The left fielder, Jose Vasquez.
Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson has it in his tracks. One away. Striding forward now, Theo Jamieson. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today. But that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
The 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Detroit Tigers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Spencer Turnbull earns the win, his second. Kyle Wright was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Eric Skoglund is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Kansas City. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Theo Jamieson. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short.
Come on, run it out,
He's
run it
got
out.
it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense.
In now, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Find the ball.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently 2nd in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Joseph Royer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in, James Wyatt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Striding in once again, Dilson Herrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. Hit to first.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third.
Dig.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in once again, Theo Jamison.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole.
Right here on the back, on the back.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Now batting, Joseph Royer, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready for another shot now. James Wyatt.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jamison over at second. Royer on at first with nobody out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Digging in, Dilson Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Ready for another chance. Number 45. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Tigers lead this one 2-0.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Detroit Tigers host road win number 40 on the year. Chris Costa gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Eric Skoglund is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. John Alvarado records the save, his 40th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City come in as losers in their last 9 games. They'll try to prevent that streak from reaching double digits next. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least hope.
At the plate, Theo Jamison. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
From the stretch. This one is launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Career number 247 as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamison. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopper foul. Kansas City again haven't looked at their sharpest in this one. Guys, with their 10th straight loss on the line, what can they do to get out of this tailspin?
Yeah, and everyone needs to relax. It can't be like an extra inning game where everyone's trying to go deep and end it. This is an offense that can get it rolling one step at a time. Everybody calm down and do your job.
Oh, a 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Three-2 pitch. Hit hard to short.
Come on, run it out.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And now for Kansas City, number 1. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The 0-1 delivery. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Jamison. And that's the first out of the inning. Theo Jamison will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First offering on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Rounded softly down the line toward first.
Come on, dig!
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Jamison is there, and he has it for the out. So next to the plate for the Royals, Patrick Wisdom 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Bonifacio on at first, nobody out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Striding in to start the 9th, Theo Jamison, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-2.
Popped him up. Murillo waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Steve Wilkerson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. KC down to their final strike in this one. High fly ball out to deep right field. Jamison going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into third safely as they also push across his score to make it a one-run game.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the ninth inning, and he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, he cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on it.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance McCullers gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. John Alvarado retires the side to hammer down the save, his 41st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a showdown out of the American League Central between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City enter the day having lost their last 10 contests. We'll see if they can turn that around next. Mike Espinoza, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fun.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Three-two pitch. Popped straight up. Herrera ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He hasn't looked like himself at all lately. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching.
So digging in now, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, Theo Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. A solid 48th of his career, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Jamieson.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Barreto stands at first with one out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Mario Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cruz.
The 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Jamieson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 offering. Drives it to deep right field. Jamieson going back on it. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Ricky Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Rodriguez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Standing in, James Wyatt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, Everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
6-2, the final total today. Kansas City rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Espinoza with his 4th win this season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.